binding it tightly. "Rest 2 days." Kai lingered, bringing fresh water and fruit. "Eat," he insisted. "Heal fast." Alena smiled through her discomfort. "Thank you, Kai. I was stupid to go alone." "Not stupid, brave, but forest teaches lessons." As she rested in a hammock, they talked more. Alena shared stories of her life, her childhood in a small town, before moving to the city, her love for plants that started with her grandmother's garden. Kai listened intently, his English improving with each exchange. He told her of the spirits. The anaconda guards the deep pools, the jaguar watches from shadows. By evening, Elena's ankle throbbed less thanks to the poultice. Kai helped her back to camp, his arm around her waist. The touch lingered, a spark igniting. Over the following weeks, Kai became her unofficial guide. With her team's approval, he led her into the heart of the forest, where outsiders rarely ventured. They trekked through undergrowth, Kai pointing out dangers, a pit viper coiled on a branch, army ants marching in formation. "Step here," he said, his hand guiding hers. They reached groves where orchids bloomed in profusion. Elena's eyes lit up as she knelt before a Cattleya Eldorado, its petals of vibrant purple. "This could have anti-inflammatory compounds," she explained, carefully collecting a sample. Kai crushed a nearby leaf, rubbing the juice on her arm to repel mosquitoes. "We use for bites, spirit's gift." Alena laughed. "Science and spirits, maybe they're the same." Their days blended into a routine of exploration and discovery. Kai taught her to identify edible fruits, the creamy pulp of kupuasu, the tart burst of camu camu. She showed him her field microscope, letting him see the intricate patterns of pollen. "Look," she said, their heads tart burst of camu camu. She showed him her field microscope, letting him see the intricate patterns of pollen. "Look," she said, their heads close. "The building blocks of life." Kai marveled, like stars in the small world. Evenings were magical. They sat by the river, watching the sun set in a blaze of orange. Alena leaned against him, her head on his shoulder. "I never thought I'd find this here," she confessed. "What?" Kai asked, his voice soft. "Peace. And you." Their first kiss happened under a full moon, the river glowing with bioluminescent algae. They had paddled to a quiet tributary, the water like glass. Alena trailed her fingers, creating trails of light. "It's beautiful," she whispered. Kai turned to her, his eyes reflecting the glow. "You are beautiful." He leaned in, their lips meeting gently at first, then with growing passion. The jungle's chorus, frogs, insects, distant calls, seemed to celebrate them. Love unfolded like a flower in the sun. They stole moments away from the team and village, swimming in hidden lagoons, the water cool and inviting, their bodies entwining in the shallows. Kai whispered endearments in his native tongue, Alena learning the words for heart and forever. She felt her scientific armor cracking, emotion flooding in. Kai, for the first time, felt complete, his solitude banished. But paradise had its serpents. Midway through the expedition, strange noises echoed from the forest's edge, the growl of chainsaws, the crash of falling trees. Kai and Alena investigated one afternoon, creeping through the brush. They found an illegal logging camp, men with machines felling ancient Brazil nut trees, the ground scarred with tire tracks. "This is devastation," Alena whispered, her camera clicking. "It destroys ecosystems, releases carbon, endangers species." Kai's face darkened. They came before, took wood, left sickness, poisoned water with fuel. They gathered evidence discreetly, photos, GPS coordinates, samples of sawdust. Back in the village, Alena used her satellite phone to contact environmental organizations and authorities in Manaus. "We have to stop this," she said. Kai rallied the villagers. "We fight for our home," he told the elders. The shaman nodded. "The spirits are angry." Tension built over days. The loggers, sensing eyes on them, became aggressive. One night, a group approached the village, guns at their sides. "Stay out of our business," the leader snarled. Kai stepped forward, spear in hand, the village behind him. "This land is protected. Leave or face the law." Alena stood beside him, her voice steady. "I've reported you. Helicopters are coming."
The standoff was tense, hearts pounding. The loggers backed down temporarily, but the threat lingered. 2 days later, enforcement arrived, rangers by boat arresting the crew and confiscating equipment. The forest seemed to breathe easier, the birds singing louder. The victory deepened their bond. "We did it together," Alena said, hugging Kai. "Yes," he replied, "like vine and tree." But the expedition's end loomed. Alena's team packed gear, her heart heavy. "I have to go back," she told Kai by the river, tears streaming. "My lab, my reports, they need me." Kai held her close, his own eyes wet. "And I need you. Stay. I can't abandon my work, but this, us, it's real." The village elders warned Kai. Outsiders promise, then vanish like mist. The departure day dawned clear. The village gathered at the dock, gifts in hand, woven bracelets, feathers. Alena boarded the boat, her hand in Kai's until the last moment. "I'll find a way back," she promised. The boat pulled away, Kai watching until it was a speck. His heart ached like a wound. In Sao Paulo, Alena threw herself into analysis, her samples yielding promising results, compounds with anti-cancer potential. But the city felt suffocating. Traffic jams, polluted air, empty apartment. Nights she cried, clutching a feather from Kai. She emailed through a village contact. "The lights here are cold without you. I miss the river song." Kai's replies, dictated and sent. "The forest is silent. Fireflies dance alone. Come home." Months dragged. Alena advocated fiercely, presenting at conferences, crediting indigenous knowledge. "We need partnerships," she argued. She proposed a research station in Igarape, scientists and locals collaborating on conservation and medicine. Funding came after tireless effort, a grant from an international foundation. Alena booked her flight, her heart soaring. Returning to Igarape, the boat rounded the bend. Kai waited, flowers woven into a crown. She ran into his arms, kisses fierce. "I'm here to stay," she said. They built the station, labs with microscopes, huts for visitors, gardens of medicinal plants. The village thrived, knowledge shared. They married under the kapok tree, vows in Portuguese and Yanomami. "I promise to love you as the river loves the forest," Kai said. "I promise to grow with you, like roots in earth," Alena replied. Children followed, 2 daughters, Sophia and Luna, with Alena's green eyes and Kai's dark hair. They played in the river, learned science and stories. Years passed. The station became a beacon, protecting the forest from threats. Kai and Alena grew old together, their love enduring. In the canopy's whispers, their story lived on, a testament to love's power, with a happy ending as eternal as the Amazon itself.